Welcome to the 2.0 Conference 2026 here at Bellagio in iconic Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Susie. Who do I have the pleasure of sitting down with today and speaking to?
So this is Anshul Garg.
Wonderful. And you work for Amazon. Tell us about your role at Amazon and what you do there.
Yeah, thank you, Susie, for the
Yes, of
opportunity.
course.
So I'm the principal product manager and head of product at Amazon.
Okay.
So my work deals with and my teams deal with building products and services for our vendors to provide funding to Amazon for services like
Amazing.
promotions, marketing, damages coverages, freight, etc.
Okay.
It's a massive business worldwide for Amazon. It's a key profitability lever for
Right.
Amazon, as
Okay.
well as a channel for vendors to grow their business.
Amazing.
And that's why we
Okay.
plug in. So we make sure that the vendors have the best experience in terms of providing funding as well as getting the billing experience.
Amazing. So Amazon vendors.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And you're speaking at the tech conference. How was the experience speaking this year at the conference?
I think this was amazing. Like this is my first time attending Tech 2.0 conference.
Amazing.
And connecting with such a esteemed peer group,
Yes.
learning from them, hearing from them, and also sharing my own experiences and learnings. It was such a great experience that I got to hear, connect with people, get more connections, and that I don't think we get to do in day-to-day work, which is something is amazing as a platform here. And not just Tech 2.0, I got a chance to connect with people from education side, from healthcare, from
Right.
CXO. So it was such a great mix of people coming together on a single platform.
Yes.
Just an amazing experience overall.
It's funny that you say that because I've literally been saying that in my interviews today as I've been talking to you guys. It's amazing how you can take different components, health, education, tech, and bring them under one roof. And there's such a camaraderie to change things globally in whatever it is in those spaces that everybody's doing individually.
Right,
It's
right.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. So networking has been good then at the conference this year?
Yeah.
Amazing. What advice would you give someone that's maybe just starting out, that needs help? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I think product management is a growing domain,
Okay.
and especially with organizations like Amazon, Google, Facebook, they are investing heavily to make sure that we get the best customer experience for our end customers, for our vendors, for
Right.
our sellers. The advice that I'll give them is again tying back to Amazon principles that we have. Uh, for a newcomer or for a person who's coming to the product management, couple of things that they have to look for essentially. So first is customer obsession. What I mean by that is the work that I do that should tie back to my end customer. So I work back from my customer. I look for what the problem is or what the need is and then work back from
Right.
that. Right.
To solve it.
To solve it. So
Yes.
my focus should be not something to build, but my focus should be that I'm building something to solve a customer
Right.
problem.
I love
So
it.
that's
Okay.
that's customer obsession. Second is technology, right? So we know that technology is changing every day.
Every day.
Right now, we are building a agentic AI strategy for our Amazon customers so that we can give them a better billing experience.
Okay.
So the expectation from product managers is to be very close to technology, very tech savvy. Know
Yes.
what is in the market, what is happening, and how can we leverage those tech tools to improve first our own experience and then for our end customer.
Right.
So it's very essential that we are very close to technology.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And the third thing that I would like to add here is think about the third principle, which is very crucial here for a newcomer, is to think about bias for action.
Okay.
What I mean by bias for action is not to be afraid of failures, learn from failures, learn them, use them as an opportunity to learn, and at the same time, don't wait for the perfect information.
Right.
So in a tech industry, especially, what we see is that we never get perfect information to start building on. We have to start with something what we have already, like 60 to 70% information, and then keep iterating over it.
Right.
So for many newcomers, it's a challenge for them because they don't understand why or how can we start with imperfect information.
Right.
They always keep waiting for that perfect information, perfect data, which never exists. So for a newcomer, for a person becoming or want to become a product manager, it's very essential to learn this concept that there's nothing called perfect information.
Right.
So start with something what you have, build that first pilot, build that first product, and then keep iterating over it because there's never a perfect solution.
Right.
There's always a progression,
Okay.
always a growth, always a improvement over your
Right,
existing
right.
solution. So these are the things that I would recommend somebody to work upon, to improve upon, or to to come into the product management workspace.
That's amazing. Tell our viewers how we would get a hold of you if we want to work with you. How would we do that?
Especially, I think LinkedIn is the best source to get in. So my information and details are there in there. Another way of connecting with me is through my blog. So the Art of Product Management blog that I run. So it's another good way to connect and share your experiences, learn from mine as well. Another third way to connect with me is there is a chapter that I run as I'm a president of Product Management and Association, Development Association. It's called PDMA, DMA chapter. So I'm a president of that. The objective of this project and program is to share our learnings to help folks grow into product management space, learn from each other. It's a global community. So I'm the president of that chapter. So people can connect to that chapter, connect and collaborate together.
Okay, so you've got all the information on how to connect. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. Hopefully we'll see you again in Dubai or Singapore, maybe back in Vegas in 2027.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.